Hey, happy Tuesday on this January the 2nd. I'm 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi with a look at your Colorado weather forecast, and we're going to get pretty active here as we head over the next, I'd say, 10 days, 2 weeks or so for us across eastern Colorado. So I know we've got calm weather for today and tomorrow, but things start getting active for us on Thursday. So for Salina, this is what it looks like out there for our friends in the southern mountains. It's beautiful out there on the banks of the Arkansas River, which you can see down there, middle of your screen, and then on the left-hand side of your screen is, of course, the town of Salina itself. Absolutely beautiful. I've been out there for a fib arc a few times. Love going through Salina. Buena Vista, out there with the Collegiate Peaks, Mount Princeton, Mount Antero, visible off in the distance, so prominently visible there from downtown Buena Vista on this beautiful Tuesday morning out there. So overall headlines weather-wise: sunny through tomorrow, light snow Thursday night, and then more snow looking likely for next week. Again, we're gonna have, at this point, looks like 3 chances for snow for us over about a 7 to 8 day period starting on Thursday. So again, things about to get pretty active and pretty chilly for us for the foreseeable future. HDD operator right now, again, pretty quiet for us. You can actually see some of that snow that's reflecting back up onto the satellite there on the Palmer Divide and also on the Eastern Plains, where we picked up all that snow just last week. Forecast, we head through the rest of today. Lots of sunshine ahead for us here across the state. Then for tomorrow, we'll start to see some clouds increase from west to east. Current temperatures, we're in the low 40s already for us here in Denver under those bright sunny skies. Some of those typical colder spots, those kind of valleys where that cold air pools into. Kremling at 10 degrees there in Middle Park, and then again to the Eastern Plains, Raid, Lyman, Greeley. That's where things are a little bit chillier thanks to not only that cold air draining down to some of the river basins there, but that's also where we got a bit more fresh snowpack on the ground. That's why it's, again, a bit chillier in some of those spots. Again, fairly typical for this time of year. For today, we'll get up into the upper 40s for us, near 50 degrees. Here in Denver, lots of sunshine ahead for us, and good luck finding a cloud anywhere, basically statewide, for the rest of our day today. So pretty nice weather overall. I say probably near 50. A few spots here in the metro area probably do touch 50 on this Tuesday. So for context, our average high for today is 44, so we'll be a few degrees above the seasonal average for today. Now for tonight, drop back in the low 20s. That's pretty typical this time of year, mostly clear skies ahead for us. For tomorrow, up to the 40s. We'll see a bit of cloud cover for us in the mountains. I think for us here in the metro area, that cloud cover will hold off until the evening time frame. So after dark tomorrow is when we'll see those clouds roll on in from the west, and that's out ahead of our next storm system. That should keep us fairly mild once again for our Wednesday for our day tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, mid to upper 40s for most of the Eastern Plains. And enjoy it, because after tomorrow, things get pretty chilly for the foreseeable future. Futurecast for tomorrow, again, we'll wake up to sunny skies, then those clouds roll their way on in from west to east. The mountains, you'll see those first. Then we'll see them push their way into the eastern part of the state, including us here in Denver, tomorrow night and to your Thursday morning. And that's out ahead of our next meaningful chance for snowfall for us, which will be on Thursday night into your Friday morning. So here's the kind of the culprit for that next storm system. Area low pressure, this is going to track its way off to our south. That'll lead to some snow, certainly for New Mexico and Arizona. It's too far south for really big impacts for us here across northeastern Colorado, including the Denver area, but we'll get some of that snow into the picture for us here into the Front Range at some point on Thursday night into your Friday morning, and then we'll see a little bit of light snow for us. Better chances as you head south of the Palmer Divide, so Castle Rock on south, that's where you're going to be looking at the best chance for a few inches of snowfall. Then maybe some northwest flow. We'll see some more snow for us for our Friday night into your Saturday in the mountains, where we need that snow. We're struggling in terms of snowpack, but hopefully we can build up at least a little bit of it over the next couple of days. So this is for Thursday. We'll see some of that light snow spread its way on in from the west. We'll see that snow again, mainly encompassing southern Colorado, but some of that snow does spill its way into northeastern parts of the state. In the Denver area, we'll see that snow probably after dark on your Thursday. 1 to 3 inches of snow looking pretty likely for us in the Denver area from the system by the time you wake up on Friday morning. Not a big storm, but enough that I think will have some impacts for your Friday morning commute. So just keep that in mind. I don't think we're talking about big disruptions, for example, for flights. I know I always get a lot of questions about the airport. Maybe some minor delays for late Thursday night into Friday morning, but I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. It's kind of snow that I think that the airport can handle. We're not looking at huge snow rates or anything that should disrupt us all that much. But again, just something to keep in mind, certainly for our Thursday. Now, for Sunday and Monday, that could be the more significant snow event. That would be for the early part of next week. That's when we're looking at that potential for several inches of snowfall for us in northeastern Colorado. A lot of questions, but what's going to happen, we're going to see an area low pressure drop on in, and this will lead to quite likely at least some snow for us here along the Front Range. The usual questions. Remember, we're still 5-6 days out from that. We're talking about a storm this far in advance. It's where the low sets up, how quickly does it develop, those sorts of questions. So more questions than answers at this point, but it's certainly trending cold and snowy for next week across Colorado with a pretty active pattern setting up shop. It looks like at the end of next week we get another chance for snow. So if you've been enjoying this kind of sunny, mild, we had a very, very mild December. We were more than 6 degrees above average. In Denver, if you've been enjoying this kind of sunnier and mild stretch, we've got some big changes coming starting on Thursday. Again, Thursday itself, not a huge snow event, but a couple inches possible for us here in the Denver area if we get that storm far enough north. But then I think we're going to be talking about, for the early part of next week, a more significant chance for Sunday and Monday, and then yet another chance for snow coming up for Thursday as well. So it's going to be a pretty active, pretty cold stretch as well. Highs probably in the 20s and 30s after Thursday, from Thursday on, for the foreseeable future. So again, get ready for the cold and snow. It's just around the corner. I'll have another update for you coming up at 9 News at noon, and also at 2 p.m. here on 9 News Plus. And then we'll have meteorologist Lauren Robinson in at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 on the 9 News Family Networks, tracking all this active Colorado weather forecast, all this Colorado active weather for you here on 9 News and on 9 News Plus. Once again, I'm 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. And by the way, Happy New Year as well.